In the last lesson, you learned how the consonants are produced. You spoke P by pressing your lips firmly together and suddenly separating them. Now speak P as loudly and distinctly as you can. Do the same with T, K, F, H, Z, G as in gay, and J as in jug. Make them all sound emphatic, angry. Then speak them rapidly in groups of 3, TKF, SHB, ZGJ. Never mind if they sound like words in a guttural foreign language. Your purpose is to articulate the consonant sounds distinctly. They are weak sounds at best, and many of us have the bad habit of letting the consonants slide out lazily. The consonants have little carrying power. If you want to speak in public, you must learn to exaggerate the distinctness of your consonants. If you do not, you will not be heard and understood by the people in the back of your audience. Follow this rule to make your consonants heard more clearly. Make a firm contact of the articulating organs and a quick release. In other words, explode your P's, T's, D's, and so on. Many have the very bad habit of failing to speak the final consonant at all. Do you say comin' for coming? Do you say insist for insist? Dr. Robinson gives you an exercise to correct this fault. Here it is. Repeat these words as often as possible. Speak them aloud and exaggerate the clearness of the final T, D, G, K, and so on. Sweep, cook stove, bath, bathe, eggs, orb, tide, pocket, danced, prohibit, months, acts, thinking. Do you sometimes say all right or all right? Ever say slept for slept? Then drill yourself on pairs of words, exploding the consonants until you feel sure that they could be heard distinctly 50 feet away. For example, say kept, not kept. Say exactly, not exactly. Say months, not months. Say what, not what. Say asked, not asked. Say judge, not judge. Say recognize, not recognize. When you were a child, you had fun trying to repeat tongue twisters without making a mistake. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Dr. Robinson takes tongue twisters seriously. He thinks they are fine exercises for getting control of your consonants and training them. Tongue twisters will sharpen your articulation and sharpen your ears. Practice the following tongue twisters until you can speak them rapidly without a slip. Theophilus Thistle, the thistle sifter, sifted a sieve of unsifted thistles. If Theophilus Thistle, the thistle sifter, sifted a sieve of unsifted thistles, where is the sieve of sifted thistles Theophilus Thistle, the thistle sifter, sifted? Here's one to train your B sound. A big black bug bit a big black bear, made the big black bear bleed. You big black blackguard, said the big black bear to the big black bug. If you have a tendency to lisp, correct it with these. The shivering shepherd's 66th sheep's sick. She sells seashells by the seashore. Try to find a tongue twister to train each one of your consonants. In Lesson 2, you discovered that the consonants are formed by audible friction or squeezing of the breath and voice. If we call the consonants the stop signals of the alphabet, then the vowels are the go signs. The vowels are the free, open sounds of the voice. Ah, O, E. They are the sounds which enable you to sing, to shout. They are the sounds which make a public speaker's voice carry to the listeners in the very back rows of the hall. Let's find out how the vowels are molded from the basic sound vibrations of the vocal cords. Say E and hold it while you notice how you make it. Your lips and teeth are apart. Never let the jaw tighten. Your tongue is at rest in the middle of your mouth. Now say ooh and hold it. What are your lips and teeth doing now? They are still apart, but your lips are now pouting instead of smiling. Your tongue is a little higher. The E is a more open sound than the ooh. Now open your lips and teeth and say A, E, I, O, U, oo. Take a little breath between the sounds. Make each distinct. You started with the wide open A and ended with the pouting half-closed oo. The I was more closed than the E, the O more closed than the I, the U more closed than the O, the oo the most closed of all. Now begin with oo and work back to A. Say oo, U, O, I, E, A. Take breaths between the sounds. Then speak the vowels in a complete circle like this. Oo, U, O, I, E, A, E, I, O, U, oo. Go round and round the circle several times, taking breaths between. Then, when you can do it without a mistake, take a long breath and make the whole circle of vowels without pausing. Think each vowel as you sound and pass it. Your next exercise is to repeat this list of words and follow each word with the vowel it contains. Say A, B, E, fly I, blow O, mew, U, moon, oo, toot, oo, pure, U, crow, O, sigh, I, knee, E, able, A. You have gone around the circle again, using words containing the vowels. You are learning to speak your vowels clearly and to hear them distinctly. Now speak aloud the names of the months, prolonging the vowel sounds. Jan-u-a-ri, Febru-a-ri, March, April, May, June, July, August, and so on. You'll be surprised how much more clean-cut and pleasing your speech will become after a few days of this vowelizing practice. You can have fun vowelizing any poetry that you happen to know. First lengthen the vowels, then leave out the consonants. Then put them back and speak them distinctly but lightly. Your voice is becoming more sonorous, and its carrying power will soon be much greater. This is the way to make yourself heard distinctly. You will not become a better speaker until you are a better listener. Start listening to yourself as you speak to others, not just while you are doing your exercises, but in business, in family life, whenever you talk to anyone. As you watch yourself, try to answer these questions about yourself and be honest. Listen and ask yourself, first, do I speak too rapidly? Do I rush through a sentence as if I were going down a hill on skis, unable to stop? Do I slur, telescope, or omit sounds in the rush of words? If the answer is yes, there is only one remedy. You must replace this slovenly habit with a better habit. You must train yourself to speak so clearly that you can hear yourself speak all the necessary sounds in every word you utter. This will take patience and persistence, but the reward will be great and well worthwhile. You will perhaps speak less, but much better. In the long run, you will say more to others, for they will understand more of it. Second question to ask yourself, Do I mumble in a low tone so that only the people very near me can understand my words? If you are faithful in practicing Dr. Robinson's exercises for gaining control of your vowels and consonants, you will soon stop being a mumbler. The habit comes from carelessness in forming your words. The remedy is to exaggerate the movements of the muscles used in articulating your words. Also, do this special exercise, which will cause you to open your mouth to the fullest extent on the three vowels I, E, and R. Go through the consonant alphabet with each of these three vowels like this: bi, ba, bi, di, da, di, fi, fa, fi, gi, ga, gi, hi, ha, he, ji, ja, ji. Speak each syllable forcefully and open your mouth as wide as you can while making each sound. This will cure you of being a mumbler if you carry over into your daily conversation the habit of opening your mouth and listening to your own vowels and consonants. Here's your third question to answer. Do I mispronounce common words carelessly? Do I say lemme for let me? What'd you say for what did you say? Or gonna for going to? Talkin' to for talking to? Can't you for can't you? Don't you for don't you? And earl for oil. Too many times you hear someone say athlete instead of athlete, film for film, mischievous for mischievous. Look up doubtful words in a dictionary and get one of the many books on words frequently mispronounced. Here is another exercise which will help you bring out the consonants in all words, whether the sounds come at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end of the word. P as in pan, taper, tramp. B as in bill, sobbing, bulb. T as in tame, matter, what. K as in king, pickle, sink. G as in game, sugar, beg. M as in money, camera, main. N as in naught, running, Dane. V as in vote, rival, cave. TH as in think, method, truth. Z as in zoo, prizes, ooze. SH as in shade, crushing, mush.